morning, everybody. We are going camping. And I don't know if you can hear in the background, but it's pouring rain.
We're going for it.
Pouring rain.
I think something that's important to know is that we took the plunge, got camping gear.
Yeah.
But it's important to note specifically that we're becoming a family who camps, not a camping family. Right? Can you explain the difference?
A camping family is a family who has all the like awesome gear. They go camping like how many times in the summer?
Like 15 to 20 nights in the summer.
20 nights in the summer. Like camping is like their
They breathe it.
thing. They live it, they breathe it. A family who camps is like they're familiar with camping. They have the gear. Maybe
camp.
they borrow some. They can camp, but it's not like their hobby. So we're becoming a family who camps, and we've camped once before together with friends a few years ago, and so this year we really want to go one more time.
And we've camped as well. We used to lead like a leadership development program for young adults, and yearly we would take them camping as well.
And I grew up camping, like I love camping, so we want to fit it in one time before the end of summer. So we found this one night we have available. It's raining, which is honestly, it's fine. I don't mind the rain, but one thing I do pray for is that the rain will break for an hour or something, so we can set up our tent.
Yeah.
I don't mind taking down our tent in the rain, or like packing up everything in the rain, but it's the setting up. So hoping that it dies down for at least an hour, and we'll keep you guys updated. Okay, first things first. We have to get some work done before we start camping.
We'll be out of service for about 24 hours. That sounds really bad. We'll be out of service for 18 hours maybe, but we have some stuff that we have to have done by Sunday.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna do it now, spend an hour getting some work done,
and we're kind of waiting out the rain. So like it's a good strategy.
Yeah.
Because we can't really set up if it's raining. So. Also, I forgot to mention that we left our sunroof open all night last night, and so when we got in the car, it was soaking wet. My leggings are. Well, we cleaned it up with towels.
To be fair, it had only rained for a bit.
Yeah, so it wasn't like that wet, but like it was wet. Oh, we were thankful to have leather seats in that moment.
That's a bit of a flex.
Well, is leather seats a flex? Like I just feel like it's like
every time someone. So we thought we got a modest family car. It's like a Hyundai Santa Fe 2012. But people will walk into our car and be like, "Whoa, leather seats!"
It's like not that nice of a car.
Guys, we were going modest.
It's really a basic car. I just think like I've seen some nice cars with not leather seats.
Yeah, it's very modest.
Like, we love our car. It's brown.
Some would say cutesy.
Would you describe it as cutesy?
Yeah, when I look at our car, it looks like a cute.
You know, it kind of looks like
cute
Stitch.
family car.
You
no.
To
like
me,
from Lilo and Stitch.
Our car looks like Stitch.
I need some time. I need some time to process that a bit.
Okay, I told you guys on the last vlog how Daniel's all business grocery shopping. He's doing it again. And he's already in this Walmart. Probably already got half of the stuff done. I was a few minutes behind because I had to finish eating my thing that I was eating. Anyways, I'm gonna go find him now. Spotted. Look at him go. What do we got so far?
Spinach, cheese, and hummus.
Nice. Good start. All right, guys, here's our haul. Thank you, Daniel.
Gotta stay hydrated.
Yeah, I gotta drink 4 of these a day. Did you know that?
You're drinking for 2.
I'm drinking. That's what they say. Alright guys, the groceries are bought. And now we're gonna head to the campsite. I think it's like 45 minutes away and we're gonna lose service soon. But looking forward to camping.
Looking forward to it. It's gonna be an awesome
And it kind
weekend.
of stopped raining. Enough that we can set up. So it'll be good.
We are almost there.
We're so close.
About 5 minutes away from the campsite.
We're acting like we drove like 3 hours to get here. We didn't. We drove like maybe an hour.
The place is probably 2.5 hours away from our house,
That's true.
but we were somewhere else before then. What's going on here? I wonder if this person needs help. They're waving me on, and we're off. Okay, so I do need to talk about camping.
Okay.
Because it isn't normal that people who look like me camp. You might be thinking. Maybe you're not thinking that. But my parents immigrated.
They're thinking it.
My parents immigrated from Jamaica, and sometimes I laugh and think that like they immigrated here to North America to afford me a better life, and I'm choosing to live in worse conditions via a camping trip than they left in Jamaica. But I was reflecting and I'm like, oh man, our life is so fast paced. I think I do want to do a few things to integrate more boring into our life, more white space to think. Usually when you implement white space into your life, there's more opportunity for creativity, for just conversation. Where we're going, there's no service, so it'll just be us and the elements. And I think ultimately it'll be good for our mental health, it'll be good for our relationship. And as we have more and more kids, the hope is that we're able to make these memories in affordable ways. Obviously we'll do bigger trips like vacations and stuff like that, but I think camping is one of those versions of vacations that is more affordable, that is restful. Kids can play around in the nature. So that's one or two of the many reasons why we want to start camping. For so long I said I'm not really a camper. I'm still not a camper, but it is an avenue through which we can build relationship, build memories, and have some boring time built into our life to just think and reflect.
And I'm happy about it. I grew up camping.
What are your thoughts,
I love camping. I think I agree. We need more of that white space in our life. And also, now that we live downtown, like right in the middle of
The heart
the
of
city,
the city, yeah.
like we love it so much.
It's
Like,
funny
every
'cause-
day we walk outside, we're like, oh my gosh, we love where we live.
Yeah.
But I definitely, like, we both feel like more of a craving to be in nature, which we both didn't have before.
Yeah, because when we lived in the suburbs or like out of the city, when we wanted weekends away, we were often going into the city.
Yeah.
But now that we're in the city, it's almost like you want a bit of retreat and reprieve. And I think that there's so much noise in life, whether it be through social media, work, news, so much that is like vying for our attention, that if you don't choose to like almost be unplugged, you just never will be. And you'll drive yourself crazy. So camping is one of the ways that we think that, we'll be able to get some sanity, some peace, some solitude for our minds and for our hearts. And I'm looking forward to it.
Oh my gosh, you guys. There is literal thunder and lightning.
Now I'm on a time crunch. Gonna set this up.
We just saw a flash of lightning and there was like a big boom of thunder. It's not raining anymore, but I guess it will start.
We haven't set this tent up before because it's brand new. So I'm gonna quickly learn how to set it up. I think it's easy.
Yeah, it'll probably be.
It might start pouring.
Okay.
Just try to organize what you can before it gets rainy. So that it doesn't get too crazy.
Just to update you guys, it started absolutely dumping rain. So.
And I'm debating whether to keep setting up.
We're gonna try to wait it out.
Or wait it out. Our tent's already wet, so a part of me is like, should I just keep setting up?
Well, this is like a waterproof cover you put over it.
Yeah, I just put a waterproof cover over it. Maybe we'll be able to mitigate some of the the rain getting into the tent, but to be honest, it's already gonna be wet.
The thing with this is like there's thunder and lightning, and I feel like whenever there's thunder and lightning, the storm is really long. Like it's not like a cute 10-15 minute rain. It's like
It's true.
we're in for the night kind of thing. So we'll see. After 2 or 3 hours.
Probably, I
Like
think it was like 3:50 or 5:50 now. Probably 2 hours. 2
the
hours.
tent set up. Daniel just did it. I was in the
It
car.
was so wet in there.
He's soaked. Like I've never seen someone so wet.
So what took so long was trying to keep the inside of the tent as dry as possible. I think one side of it is dry. The other side of it, because the ground is uneven, has a couple little puddles. But I'm excited for our night of camping. It's gonna be fun. It's wet, and I don't know if we'll be able to use our propane fire pit, but we're gonna try for it. There's a fire ban on right now for where we are because it's prone to forest fires.
Even if there wasn't a fire ban, we couldn't have a fire.
No,
Yeah.
sorry, I was just explaining the propane.
Oh, yeah. Unfortunate. This is the one night we could go camping, and it's like the rain just has not let up at all. Like, literally been raining for like hours. But it's okay.
This is the one camping trip, the one weekend we have before the baby comes.
Mm-hmm.
So this one's dedicated to our boy.
We're still trying to wait for it to stop raining.
Guys, all of our stuff is soaking wet.
And so we were planning to have some steak
I love camping.
cooked on the grill, but instead we'll have some cold cut sandwiches.
We don't have any like overhead coverage, so we can't
Be outside.
be outside to cook.
And our tent is still wet and on the inside, and we're kind of waiting for it to stop raining to clean it because it's like we have the time. And also we have to blow up our air mattress, and it can't be blown up within the tent. Yeah, it has to be blown up. It has to be blown up outside. But Can it fit in the tent once it's bought up?
Yeah.
Yeah? Like, for sure?
Yeah.
He's saying it like he's not sure.
I'm sure.
The saga continues.
I did an outfit change because I was soaking wet. I'm blowing up our air mattress now. It's a beautiful day. It's not raining that much anymore.
It's still raining though. So this is how we're blowing it up. Daniel's just gonna hold it and then I will. And hopefully it'll work. Okay guys, we're finally set up a few hours later. And I want to give you a tour of our tent. So first,
Our mansion.
this is the porch.
This is Cribs Camping Edition.
This is just porch. I'm not even in the tent.
We're not even in the tent yet.
I'm not even in the tent yet. Just the porch. It's incredible. Probably won't be used much on this.
Yeah.
And then the whole tent. So right
We even have a
here,
couch. We have a living room over
We
here.
have a living room over here. We have our sleeping quarters here.
I like to call that the master bedroom.
I thought it would look a little more like cozy and fluffy when I set it up. But to be honest, looking at it, it looks pretty cold. So we'll see how tonight goes. Oh, also, we didn't bring a lantern or a lamp. So once it gets dark out, it's
dark.
It's dark. We're going on a little walk in the still raining, but very lightly, because we are like, we know we're gonna be in the tent for like hours, especially once it gets dark. So we're like, okay, let's go for a walk. And thankfully, Daniel brought his hiking boots. Just kidding.
Guys, these are the only secondary shoes I had. Because these are a pair of loafers.
And like the funny thing is, they're technically like they
Waterproof,
are hiking
yeah.
boots.
So
But like he didn't buy them for
My
hiking. He bought them for
runners-
fashion.
my runners got soaked. So I had to switch it up. Show them
Yeah.
your kicks. Those are kind of fire.
Mine are old. That's why I brought them.
Those are...
But yeah, I like them. But they're good camping shoes now, actually.
Yeah, you know what? Being out camping really challenges my contentment. There's a lot of cool camping gear around us.
Yeah.
People spending like thousands and
There's
thousands of
lots
dollars.
of nice setups.
We just have our
Daniel and
cute
I
tent.
don't have a nice setup.
We borrowed a sleeping bag.
We do have a porch though.
We do have a porch
So
and a master bedroom in our suite, but I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that a lot of people drop a lot of cash on camping gear. I'm just not prepared for that right now.
we're not there yet. We're a family who camps,
Not a camping family.
And
I don't
so-
think we'll ever spend thousands on camping. I don't think.
Well, it's easy to spend thousands.
Okay.
Tens of
I should say
thousands.
tens of thousands.
Yeah.
It's time to go for a swim.
This is what we came for.
Yeah.
Like the beautiful lake. Oh, wow. I'm kind of like, should we move our tent over here?
Man, I say this a lot, but where I grew up, I literally didn't know places like this existed in an accessible way. Like I thought you'd have to pay like thousands of dollars
To get
end up in
there.
a spot like this. But this is like feels surreal.
Again, this is supposed to be even just like
What?
fit. No,
You don't think so?
it's the rocks you're picking. Oh,
I once did like 13 skips.
oh 13, hey? 3 skips. Whoa, I'm actually surprised it did too. Is it because it bounced off something?
Hey, Mariah.
Hey guys.
Are you there? This is kind of fun. We're in the wild.
We're in the... I feel like I've been wheezing when I left.
It's still raining, guys. It's
still raining. I'm sure you can hear it.
It's been like 9 hours of rain.
But you know what? We're dry.
We're
warm.
dry. We're set up.
We had a lot of nice time by the water, which we videotaped some of it. And yeah.
It's beautiful. Like
it's
the
so
lake
beautiful
down here is taken. It's like it was taken right out of a postcard.
Yeah, it kind of makes me sad that because we have to check out at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Mm-hmm. But honestly, right now it's like 9:30, so I'm sure we'll be up early. So like we'll be able to soak in the day.
That show Alone?
Yeah.
I feel like after this, it makes me want to like audition for it. Like I feel like we conquered 9 hours of this. What's 90 days?
Alone, just for your reference, is a show about a bunch of guys. Well, actually, it's men and women.
It's very gender inclusive, actually.
Who go camping in these really harsh conditions, and they basically have to last as long as possible. And then they get a prize of like $500,000 and stuff. It's a really good show. But no, this actually made me think I could never do that.
Our flash is really bright right now.
But
I'm like
that or the dark.
Anyways, it's been a beautiful day despite the rain.
Yeah.
And
I'm glad we came.
Yeah. I kind of wish we were doing like 9 days so we could be like night 1. We're here.
And maybe that's next summer. We'll have our baby.
This
so
is night
it'll be
1 out of 1.
even more entertaining.
Yeah.
Okay, good night, guys.
Good night.
Getting all cozy. This is Daniel's worst nightmare. A light being flashed in his eyes when he's trying to go to bed.
It's so bright.
Good night. Good morning, everybody.
Guys.
We made it.
We've been here for about 19 hours. And it's been raining for 17 and a half hours of that 19 hours.
It rained the entire night, but like, we're warm.
Yeah. If you notice, I put on
dry.
another layer because it got really cold.
Yeah, I wasn't cold all night.
I was warm.
But, yeah, I had to go to the bathroom like twice, and Daniel was so kind to walk me there in the middle of the night. And, but inside the tent wasn't bad. It just literally rained the whole night. And I was kind of hoping it didn't, so our tent wouldn't be all wet packing it up, but here we are.
It is rainy, but we are heading home.
Yeah.
I honestly think we could have done two more nights.
2 more nights?
3 more nights.
Yeah. Especially
in these conditions.
Yeah.
And then I think we would start getting, like, we wouldn't have any dry clothes. And we'd start getting sick, I think.
Yeah, but it was good. I'm glad we did it. We have like an hour to pack up now, so we'll probably pack up and go.
And head.
You were there. Okay, so we got there yesterday just before 2. We left just before 10, so we were there for 20 hours. That's right, I think. And it rained. And it rained 19 and a half, possibly 20 of the 20 hours. We were saying earlier that it rained less of the time, but I think it actually rained like